Hello again, internets, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play City of Heroes with Numbing Frost, the ice-cold Frosty Frost Corruptor. Let's see here. When we last left our hero, she was helping to investigate, rather, the Arachnos folks that would have been attacking the Shining Stars. So, Twin Shot said, you go talk to Proton and see what he's found at City Hall. So let's head into hit City Hall and see what Proton's up to. Take a look around. City Hall. And a lot of the Shining Star stuff is kind of to introduce you to different aspects of the game. I've been tracking down records of recent disturbances and superhero activity to try and find out why Arachnos has been acting as they have. Have you found anything? There have been no signs of Arachnos attacking the city. It would seem we were targeted directly. Why would they target us? I think it might be the research I've been doing on the Shivans, or maybe they found out... Found out what? Now's not the time to talk about it. We still need to find out why Arachnos is attacking us and who is behind it. Is there anything I can do here? No, I think I have it handled here. However, you might want to see if Dillo has found anything. He said he was going to the hospital. I'll look for him. Pardon. I'll look for him at the hospital. Alright. So I think part of it is to show you, hey, here's the person that you talk to if you want to register your own supergroup. If you're tired of being with the Shining Stars, you want to make your own. And basically, you can talk to this guy. He tells you a little bit about the supergroup thing. It's if you played other MMOs, a supergroup is basically a guild, a way of formally organizing like-minded folks to have a common chat channel, a base where they can hang out in, and have different things available to them. Anyway, let's go find Dillo at the hospital. Fly, 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 and do some teleportation. We shall overwhelm. Alright, head on into the hospital. And basically, if you find yourself defeated in battle, and you can click the go to hospital button, you will find yourself in the hospital, and in a little bit of experience debt if you're higher than level 10. Sorry about that, minor coughing fit. A little bit went down the wrong tube. Anywho, hospitals and debt. I think the game explains it to you as well, but basically if you're defeated after level 10, you get an XP debt, and basically half of the experience you earn goes toward paying off that debt until it's all gone. So it slows down your leveling, but it doesn't cause you to lose any progress. My friend, why do you come to me with your air sounds? This makes me, as you say, do a round bubble. Hi, Dillo. Proton said you were looking for clues? Aha! You are full of the correct, Numbing Frost. I am the Dillo who was seeking the clues, and now your air sounds like hospital. Aha! I am thought questing over why Earthlings don't use a Glurbidulingazar to cure radical decomposition of cellular structure inside corporeal matter. It is, as you say, easy as a cat whisker. I'm sorry, Dillo, I didn't understand you. My air sounds are too squeaky, I apologize. Let us bellow about the Arachnos. I have seen the live traces of the agents of the Eight Legs come to this building, but the Earthlings inside made much hot air that there were no Arachnos that had come here. I think this is what you Earthlings say is changing the truth on a hairless headfront? Are you saying the Arachnos agents were here? You are better with air sounds than I am, Numbing Frost. Yes, that is what I say to you. But they are not here now, and your Earthling doctors say they were not here. I am now making two thought quests. Possibilities are made that my skentrotics... Skentrotics? I'm not sure what a skentrotic is. Would hope to never injure it. Are not working. Or possibilities are made that the brain electrics have been damaged by the Arachnos agents to the doctors. Wait, you're saying that doctors are working with Arachnos? Ah ha ha! Those are the sounds the Grim made too. He then went to your police like a, as you Earthlings say, overcooked biscuit. Grim went to the police? I need to get there at once. What's this dude? Li Tuan Huo? Okay then. Generic Asian sounding name. I'm not sure what his deal is, but he's a hero, so he's cool. Another slurp of my beverage whilst we fly. Whoops. That's not the button I wanted. Normally when I take teleport on a character, I have it bound to the same slot that I have the flight bound to. Pardon me again. Hello, Grim. You have come seeking answers about those who ally with the Spider Lord, Numbingfrost, as do I. That we both bring forth our question to the Lawbringers is no coincidence. Why isn't it a coincidence? The followers of the spider lurk in hidden niches, ready to strike down their prey at any given moment, yet these ones walk brazenly within the light. Since I smell the alien one's presence upon you, you ken that strange things are apaw with chirurgeons that crafted their healing ways upon the enemy. Thus your honor propelled you to make the lawgivers aware of this transgression. Let it be known that your Grim has already done just that. My Grim? Yes, Numbingfrost, I have pledged my honor upon the sacred blade of Tyrannail that I would protect you and your own. To gaze further into the reflective pools of the honor within my eyes would be to render my charge void, so I ask that we speak no further of this. Know that my geas is tantamount to all other concerns. I see. Okay then, well, did the police find anything? The lawgivers were overcome with befuddlement as I put the question to them. I believed them at first to be ensorcelled by the Spider Lord, for they showed themselves to be befuddled. However, I would learn that this was because they had only interacted with lesser Kirkgrim who had yet to win a Gressalian tournament. It would seem that their police dogs, as they call them, are beholden to their vows of silence. At the end, the lawgivers assured me that there have been no Arachnos sightings under their vigil. But what of the doctors lying about treating them? I am unsure what to make of the chirurgeons and their duplicity. It is well within possibility that he who is Dillo was sensing something outside his realm of knowing. I set forth to search the marketplace for any signs of these blackguards. If they walk freely among us, then they surely would wish the obfuscation of a disguise. However, the Countess of Fire insisted that her training in the commercial arts far surpassed mine. Perhaps she has waylaid one of those we seek. I doubt it, but it's worth a try. Thanks, Grim. Of course, Flambeau is going to be the one that's all about shopping. Let's go shopping. Let's hit the mall. Let's see what they got. Let's get some shoes. Let's get some shoes. Oh my god, shoes. These shoes rule. These shoes suck. These shoes suck. These shoes suck. That's a video I haven't watched in a long time. Hey, Flambeau. Almost completely opposite of my powers. Oh my god, Numbingfrost, you have to see this. After all this searching, I finally found it. I found it! Wow, you found the Arachnos agents? Totally! Can you believe it? This whole time. Wait, huh? The Arachnos agents. You found out who's behind the attack? Oh, that. No, other than this stupid arrow. But check this out. I totally found an enhancement on the market that keeps my hair in place, even when I'm on fire! Like, isn't that the most amazing thing ever? I was totally like, Flambeau, honey, you know someone had to invent it. Keep looking, sugar. And sure enough, bam, right here in my hands. Now I can fight crime and look my best. You know, that's the thing that sucks the most about fighting criminals, am I right? You take all that time to get your hair to do just what you want it. Flambeau. An arrow. You said you found an arrow? What? Flambeau rolls her eyes and hands you the arrow. Obviously, you don't care about the details, which, you know, are like the most important thing to pay attention to. I found that arrow when I was over by the Architect Entertainment Building on my way here. I thought it might be one of those clue things, but Arachnos doesn't use arrows. And there's a mark on the arrow with a big S on it, and last time I checked, Arachnos starts with an A, right? Right? Flambeau, was this the only one? No, there were others, right next to all those dirty Arachnos uniforms in the dumpster nearby. But since we're looking for people, and those uniforms are closed, that doesn't really help us, does it? No, it doesn't, Smarty Pants. So look, I'm going to get back to searching that auction house, and if I catch one of those Arachnos people, I'll be the one who saves the day by arresting them while you're wasting everyone's time looking at arrows or something. Jeez, they're letting anyone be a hero these days. I'll leave you to that, Flambeau. And yeah, yes, somehow my flambeau voice has become somewhere between stereotypical flaming homosexual and stereotypical valley girl. Whatever. So anyway, that's the Wentworth's building, the market where players can put stuff up for sale and put in purchase orders for what they want to purchase from other players. Ooh, reflective windows. That was such a big deal um, when that patch dropped. They added the ultra mode graphics with shiny reflective surfaces and stuff like that. It's an old game. Dynamic reflections were kind of a big deal a few years ago. Anyway, come into the AE building. AE. Clue found. A clue, a clue. Okay, it talks about trainers and monorail stations, day job locations. Someone recently ran a simulation in the Architect Entertainment building entitled Operation Kidnap Sinclair. You need to find out who this Sinclair person is, and quickly. So, AE, Architect Entertainment, basically it's a place where in-game your characters can create combat simulations for training and whatnot. But in practice, players can create their own missions with their own stories that they want to tell. They can put custom enemies in there. And when back on the live servers, there was some really awesome content. And I think some of that's been republished and is pretty cool to do still. But because the system is so easy to game, the folks running these unofficial servers have nerfed the experience you get. You only get about half the XP from mission architect stuff, unless it's been flagged as developer's choice, meaning this is a totally legit thing. It's good stuff. You should play it. Pardon me. Farming is still somewhat effective. It can still be a pretty efficient way of leveling up. Basically, design enemies that play to your character's strengths and instead of their weaknesses, and go to town. Let's see. So let's call Twin Shot. Sinclair? Are you serious? Do you even know who Justin Sinclair is? Oh boy, this just got big. The Lion's Den. I can't believe this. These arrows you found next to the Arachnos costumes bear the logo of the Sinclair family crest. Sinclair as in Justin Sinclair, also known as Manticore. This can only mean that Manticore has been kidnapped by Arachnos. We have to save him. I'll save Manticore. I know where the guy lives. I'll take you to his mansion. You're going to need to find and rescue him. In the meantime, I'll try to contact the Freedom Phalanx, the group he's part of. Good luck, Numbing Frost. Rescue Manticore. Board train. Manticore is basically off-brand Batman with a bow and arrow. So I guess he's kind of more like off-brand Green Arrow. Only his outfit is red and not green or black or anything like that. So board transit basically means come to a train station, clicky the thing, and a new destination's been added. Manticore's Mansion. Kemen Brawler, interesting. And Magnolia Vigil. That's part of the fun of this game, is seeing the costumes and characters that other people come up with. It's just very entertaining. Every now and then you see some real gems. And I mean that seriously and sarcastically. There doesn't seem to be any sign of damage to his house, which is odd. You can investigate that later, though. For now, find Manticore and rescue him. Alright, let's hit the little buffy buff. Turn off the flight, because that's using up endurance. Arachnos kidnapper! Halt! Haha, you walked into our trap, Numbing Frost. Is it really a trap if I know you're going to be here? And down he goes. Find where Manticore is being held. Oh, there's another one. Turn back now when we might let you live. Ow. quick. Take a knee, because I got a little injured. They gave me an owie. And I'm a corruptor. Corruptors are not really known for durability. Nope, that's right. Can't open that door. Need to explore the rest of the mansion with all the open doors. Another Arachnos kidnapper. Slow down. Looks like you've come to a dead end, hero. You'll never find where we're keeping Manticore. Look for a secret passage in Manticore's mansion. Now, if this were stately Wayne Manor, I'd look for a bust of Shakespeare to lift its head back and flip the switch hidden underneath. Look at that cozy little place here. Got some ladders leading up to the upper bookshelves. All sorts of bookshelves, and look at this. This bookshelf gives me a hand icon when I mouse over it, because that's the secret passageway. Alright. We got some more Arachnos dubers. Chill out. Nice to see you. Ho 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 ho. I hear a glowy or something. Uh-huh. And then this dude. So this is the council chamber where the Freedom Phoenix mates. Oh, haha! We wouldn't keep Manticore here, foolish hero. Ow! Quit it. Ow! Quit it. Alright. I'm an owied again. Once again. Where did I put my... Eesh. Need to remember where I put this. Corruptors are not durable. Alright. Gain access to the vault. Oh, hello. Another friend. Let's be friends. And by friends, I mean you're under arrest. I will arrest you with ice blasts. Ice from my hands. Oop. Almost went right past you. Very glad for those temporary powers. Even though they're not temporary, they're kind of permanent. But those bonus Black Wand and Nemesis staff come in very handy on these kind of missions at low levels where you have very few attacks. Line them up and miss. Lovely. A little low on endurance there. I could always pop a blue, but I prefer to save those for actually being in combat. Drink, drink, drink. Yes, this it starts to get a little tedious. I will admit, because it is, it's like most other MMOs. Your attacks are going to start feeling samey after a while because you got a particular rotation abilities that you use over and over. Hit him with the freezy breath. Oh, come on. Freaking hit him. Hit it like you mean it. Sheesh. Crappy low-level accuracy. 2 bars to go, though. Waiting on that endurance again. This is, again, the joys of low-level play when you're not really... You don't want to spend too much money on enhancements to make your powers more effective because, number one, the enhancements you get at this level are not terribly effective. Number two, you're going to outlevel them pretty quickly anyway, so they quickly become obsolete. Alright, more freezing and frosting and hitting with the cold. Splashy splash. Goodness me, there's lots of dudes in here. Let's back off a bit. Try not to pull the whole room. Oy. Mute the microphone for another mild coughing fit. Let's open up with the black wand. And all that. Seeing as how they got a decent chance of doing a chunk of damage that'll get them down in scourging range. Because that's the one of the good things about corruptors is as your targets get closer to 0, you do more damage, so you finish them off quicker. But only your actual powers, that you get as being that class, that your primary and secondary powers, not the stuff like the Sands of View that I'm using here, or the Black Wand, or any of the others. So open up with the ones that don't Scourge, and then finish them off with the ones that do Scourge. Scourgy Scourge. 1 bar of XP to go. Let's go ahead and take a knee again. Pardon me. Yum yum. Alrighty. Once more into the breach. Alright, let's use a couple enhancements and get this guy's attention. Break line of sight so he comes running in around the doors, so there's less chance of pulling his buddies in the room. There's no need for this, hero. Stop fighting and help us. We can make you wealthier than you could imagine. You know it's not about the money. If it was about money, people like Manticore wouldn't be doing this. Ow, crap. Bonus mobs, 2 groups, didn't see them all. I could be in trouble. I'm definitely in some trouble. Ow! Ugh. So what was that I was saying about going to a hospital? Now I have an awaken. I could hit the awaken and get back on my feet. However, there are dudes wandering around, and if I woke up, got up on my feet, they would immediately aggro on me and beat me right back down. So off to the hospital. That's obnoxious because if I was close enough to getting level 8 that if I defeated one more dude before I went down, I would have hit level 8. You know, it would have given me back full health and endurance, as well as big inspirations to give me a buff, and I would have been more awesome. I would have become more powerful than they could possibly imagine. But that's what happens. You wake up in the hospital, you go down the elevator, dust yourself off, maybe talk to a nurse and buy a green inspiration. Hopefully that won't happen again. Those stock police radio sounds coming from these drones. The police drones are there to basically, if there's hostile mobs running your way, they would just zap them and they go down. They're gone. They just disappear. See, that's what I was talking about. The AE level 1 farm. Basically, they design a mission that keeps you at level 1 so the mobs aren't terribly difficult, but you still gain XP super quick. And I've poked my head into some of those farming missions, and they're boring. I mean, what we've been doing here is it's at least some story to it, some reason as to why we're doing what we're doing. But with those farms, they have the flimsiest. It's almost like um, flimsier than a porn plot. You know, there's even less story as to why you're beating up all these dudes than why the plumber has come to check her pipes, and reasons happen, and yeah. I don't have money to pay for this pizza. Whatever shall I do? Teehee. That's that's got slightly more plot than your average architect farm. Okay. Let's try this again. Once more without the oops. What was that I was saying about opening with the black wand? And how I should do it? There we go, level 8. Now I'm awesome. I'm a higher level, which means they're easier to hit, and we can do more damage to them. To say nothing of the big inspirations that it gives you. Alright. Had my revenge on those assholes. Alright, let's find Manticore and get this done. Doop doop doo. Doop doop doo. Ooba doop 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 doo. Manticore! I'm over here. Could you speed it up some? I've been waiting for a while now. Well, it's about time. So, you managed to get here even before my guys reported back to me. Your guys? The Arachnos agents? Yes, the Arachnos agents. Is there something wrong with me controlling Arachnos agents? Well, yes, I'm afraid there is. Good answer. Then I guess it's a good thing they're not working for Arachnos, or ever have. They're all friends of mine posing as agents. In other words, they're on our team. But why would they dress up like Arachnos agents? To see if your ragtag band of friends really has what it takes to be crime fighters. And I'll say, I'm impressed. I've set everything up from the moment you joined them. I had to see what you would do all the way to the very end when you were promised riches and the like. Let's just say that if I had a chocolate factory, I'd be hanging it over right now. I'm not following. What I'm getting at is that I'm going to sponsor your team of heroes. From here on, you're not going to be hanging around inside some abandoned old lab. You're going to get a better base, better support, and the best thing, you get to have me breathing over your shoulders the whole time. This job isn't easy, but I think y'all can do it. From here on, count me as one of your members. Now go tell your friends. Alright then, I'll do just that. So it was all a test. Those weren't actually Arachnos agents. Load. Alright, let's call Twin Shot and give her the news. You're kidding. Manticore was behind all of this? And it was because he was testing us? That has to be the craziest thing I've heard all day. Hold on, I'm getting a message from Proton. Wow, kiddo, this is for real. Looks like Manticore has given us a new base in King's Row. She's a pistol-packing powerhouse. Twinshot has a heart of gold and bullets of iron. Don't give her any sass and you'll be perfectly fine. Let's see what else is going on. Looks like we're moving on up, like those president guys, or something like that. That was totally way before my time, What I do know is that we're going to need some time to set up our new base. Swing by and talk to me when you're level 10 and we can check out the new digs. Which basically means you're too low level for the next content this contact has to offer. So go find something else to do. Let's, speaking of finding things to do, let's go have a visit with Ms. Liberty and get leveled up. Because we get level 8 in that mission, finally. Oh, and look at that, it's been a little over half an hour, so let's go ahead and, goodness, lots of people around. Anyone really interesting? That person's large and purple. Copper Hornet, that guy looks like he's old enough to be Silver Age. Alright, Ms. Liberty, train me up. Learn me a thing or three. Alright, so level 8, what do I want to get? Freeze Ray. Ooh, that could be useful. Aim would also be useful. To make it more likely to hit with the next attack. Let's see the detailed info. Ooh, tiny text is tiny, but Freeze Ray, what is that? Oh, that is a hold. Holds are good. A hold is crowd control, and it freezes them in place so they can't do anything. Even if you hit them, they can't fight back. It's not like most of the crowd control in games like WoW, where you put them in the crowd control, you sheep them, or you ice block them, or whatever, and as soon as somebody sneezes on them, they come out of the crowd control and beat your ass. So let's go ahead and grab Freeze Ray. That'll be a very useful power to have. We'll leave it on that spot in the tray for now. Alright, 1843 more experience before level 9. Away I go. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go sell some stuff. Sell. Yeah, if I were to buy one of these training enhancements. Accuracy increases by 9.2%, which isn't a whole lot. I mean, it can make the difference, I suppose, but it'll only last me until level 12, when I can get the better enhancements that are roughly twice as effective. So we're still holding off on slotting up enhancements because they don't really do that much good for us. But yeah, we got done with that story arc stuff. And I think we've got other contacts. Oh, we've got Detective Freetag and Shauna Stockwell. Now, the detective is We'll get into that in the next episode because we're already running a little bit late. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I had some fun. Apologize if this one was a little bit slow and boring-ish. Sometimes there's just not a whole lot to say because it gets samey, but MMOs are like that. Anyway, take care of yourselves and each other, as people say. Who is it that says that? Take care of yourselves and each other. Oh, that's Catherine of Sky. That's another YouTuber. I don't think I've ever actually seen her, but I've watched a lot of her stuff on YouTube. She does a lot of stuff like Factorio and what's the other games she's played recently? Uh, the Anno series, like Anno 1800 and Two Point Hospital. A lot of those kind of production chain games. Anyway, cool stuff. Check her out, Catherine of Sky. Anyway, so as always, thank you for watching and enjoy the games that you play.